Sacramento viewer says the city of Sacramento is demanding money for an alarm permit.
When he couldn't get a straight answer why he needed one, it was time to call Kurtis.
Well, he has a burglar alarm on his home, pays for service each month, and pays taxes that pay for police. So why does he have to pay the city of Sacramento too for an alarm permit?
They are supposed to give you peace of mind.
Armed, stay.
Burglar alarms, keeping the bad guys from breaking into your home.
False, exit, door.
But one viewer's alarm has been a sore subject after the city of Sacramento sent him a letter saying he needed an alarm permit and would have to pay $40 to cover 3 years. Mario Machado wrote me saying, "I would like to find out why the city requires a permit for an alarm service that is being paid monthly to a private company."
It's certainly a very valid question.
Laura Peck with the Sacramento Police Department says alarm permits have been required since the 80s to help recoup some of the costs from the 38,000 burglar alarm calls her department gets a year.
Sacramento Police Department, this is Tammy. Can I help you?
Think about it. That's on average more than 100 calls a day, tying up Sacramento police officers. And 98% of these calls turn out to be false alarms.
That's a very significant tap on our very limited resources.
Other departments also require alarm permits, including the Sacramento Sheriff's Department, Roseville PD, Stockton, and Modesto PDs.
Okay, we'll be out as soon as we can.
Even if you don't have a permit, Officer Peck says they will respond if your alarm goes off. But expect a letter like Mario got. And if you don't get a permit within a month of getting that letter, you're going to face a fine anywhere from $50 to $250, depending on how long you wait before you comply with the rules.
Disarmed, ready to arm.
Sacramento raised $500,000 for fees last year, which went right back to the police department. Sacramento gives you 3 free false alarm calls to your house a year. After that, you're going to get fined.
So they all have to pay the permit, but if you're that guy who doesn't have any false alarms, you're paying for the guy who has them all. It doesn't seem to be fair to that guy who's not having all the false alarms.
But they say this helps recoup the cost for these false alarms. And it depends on which jurisdiction you're in, because not every jurisdiction has charges, but we find most of them in our area do. So you really need to call your police department or your sheriff's department, ask if they have an alarm permit, if there's a fee involved. Yuba County Sheriff's Department does not, and there are some other places they may require a permit, but there is no fee, so you really have to check.
Find that out ahead of time.
Ahead of time, because you could get fined if they come to your house and realize you have a burglar alarm, but you haven't had one of these permits.
Okay.
So, thank you, sir.
You bet. All right, if you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. You can call our hotline Monday through Friday, or you could always go to our website and fill out our form.